it's Monday. As you know, Monday I edit my videos, so I just like a couple hours ago I finished editing the video that you saw last week if you watched it. And then I went to my local coffee shop kind of to get out of the house, and I wanted to spend some time reflecting on, okay, where do I take my art from here? Because I've been experimenting a lot. You've seen me play with watercolor and try gouache, and continue to do some pen drawings, which is kind of what I'm the best at, I would say, or I've been enjoying really experimenting with everything. But I think I'm at a stage now where I have this feeling that I need to take things kind of to the next level, if that makes sense, and decide, okay, what is my visual language? Which medium do I want to really dedicate myself to? And also, there's so many things I want to do, really. Like, I wanted to do more hand lettering. I haven't had any time to do that. More digital work, and also more animation, but it's just not enough time in the day. So, but at this stage, I think I want to focus on one thing so I don't feel so scattered. I don't know, it's kind of, I'm still kind of processing everything and really not 100% sure where this is gonna go, or what I haven't made a final decision, so to speak. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and as I think through things during the week, I'll probably talk about that a little bit more. So I just noticed that my channel reached 500 subscribers, so thank you so much. It's really exciting. I know it's still kind of a small number, but who's comparing? And I'm excited because I put a lot of work in these videos. Yeah, so again, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. I'm planning on doing a Q&A probably next week, if not the week after for sure. And so if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And yeah, but thanks again so much. So as I've mentioned in the vlog at the beginning, this week I've been really pondering on where do I want to take my art from here, because it's kind of like two approaches to finding your style. You could try a whole different types of mediums and produce very different things and see what you like and what emerges from it. Or you could just focus on one or two medium and really technically develop a skill to a level that's maybe also very unique to you, and also having like a skill that's so developed, that's very much advanced, and so that makes you more unique, right? So after going through the process of trying different mediums, like I've tried, you know, like watercolor and gouache and things like that. And that's been a lot of fun, and I'll keep doing some of that, and you'll see that because I show you things behind the scenes, because I still want to have fun, and I had said in 2023 I want to have more fun with my art and try things, so I'll still do that. But I think at this stage I feel like it's important for me to focus on one or two mediums and kind of take them to the next level, if that makes sense. So pen drawing is definitely something I want to keep exploring and play more with light and shadows and really kind of take it to the next level, because I really enjoy it. I like detailed things. I've noticed that in the past, especially in the past month when I've made so many shorts and I had to kind of produce a finished artwork quickly, I don't necessarily enjoy that. But then making a drawing that has more depth, obviously it takes a lot more time. So instead of having something finished, you know, on a daily basis, I might work more on drawings that take, you know, a few days or a week to get finished. So definitely working on pen drawings. But then there's also this part of me that loves color, and I'm like, well, how do I integrate colors? So there's either two ways I could take this. I could integrate some watercolor in my drawings, or colored pencils, or I also do like the combination of watercolor and colored pencils. Yeah, for some reason they really, like, in my head, all that just clashes. So I'm gonna have to experiment more on the paper and see what I want to come up with. And also, so my visual language, so I'm mainly drawing or painting botanicals, and that's still what I love and what I'm inspired to do. But I also want to include more elements like crystals or minerals, but also animals like bears, and, you know, have more complex compositions and tell more stories also, and, you know, have more of a message I'd really love to develop through my art would be talking about high sensitivity, because it's a big part of who I am. I'm a highly sensitive person, and I only found out like 5 years ago. I think I was like 45, and that made a huge difference on my mental health. So that's something also very dear to my heart. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm at. So I haven't made much progress on really deciding where I'm going from here. But I think pen drawings and somehow integrate some color, because I don't really want to, I could like have two different brands, but that would complicate things greatly. And it's just well, having a full-time job right now, that's just too much. Yeah, so I'm just trying to reconcile things in my head. I hope that's not too much rambling. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So I've been wanting to replace the art on the left-hand side of those two frames above my sofa, because right now, as kind of a placeholder, I have this pansy study I did in pen, but that's really like a vertical drawing, so it looks a little bit weird. And I didn't want to just redo the same thing as horizontal. I figured I would do something new. So my idea is to draw some peonies, because it's kind of my obsession. And I wanted to do the drawing in pen, because I'm kind of reconnecting with that. You've seen the daffodils if you watched my last video, which was a tutorial on how to draw daffodils. And then if you've been watching my shorts also, I've done a bunch of shorts with pen drawings. This is actually a peony I did recently. And then by mistake I drew on the same page on the other side, and I did poppies, And yeah, so I think I'd like to do a drawing just in pen and maybe work on adding more contrast. These daffodils I think have quite a bit of contrast, but you could have some more. And then this peony I feel could definitely have a lot more contrast. So it might take a little while. Like, I think that's definitely a drawing that might take a few hours. But yeah, it'll be nice, and I can finally have something that fit that frame. And yeah. So last night I did a sketch of peonies. I don't know if you can see because it's very light pencil. I use a 4H pencil, which is a hard lead, so that it doesn't make a mark on the paper. Although with a pen drawing, it doesn't matter as much as if you're painting with, say, watercolor, because I'll erase it anyways. So to draw in pen, I like to use those Micron pens. They're from Sakura, and they have different sizes. So the one I use the most is the 005. He has a really fine line, but they have different sizes. However, I just got a set of Rotring Isograph pens because they have even finer tips, and I really wanted to try to use them for adding details. I've actually just received them, but I don't know if you can see the point is really super fine. So I need to fill them with ink, which hopefully I don't make a huge mess. Yeah, because they have a cartridge that you fill with that ink. And yeah. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put your questions in the comments for the Q&A coming up next week. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!